Owen Svensson,
Hi.
founder of the Portly Endurance Athletes Initiative. Hi.
Yes. Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Good to see you there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's jolly. Yeah.
So, during lockdown, I wonder
Yes.
what your thoughts on this are. But during lockdown, all the events got cancelled. Obviously, I'm guessing myself, like other people, spent a lot of time watching YouTube videos of people talking about and doing running on trails.
Yeah.
And I thought there aren't enough of these.
Yeah.
Let's see if we in our little group can just add in a little bit more. So to that end, we've made a YouTube channel, and we're going to try and put some bits up and hopefully not freak people out or make people think we're too sad.
Yeah. I think it's a market, to average white guys, slightly chunky, less chunky, running, times that is reflective of the average person,
Yeah.
Slightly below average person. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You see the sort of your times improve a little bit and think it's all doing something. So that's good.
It's about the fun of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to come down and see you this weekend.
Yes.
And we're going to run one of your local courses. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the Manawatu Gorge. So we're going to go and do pretty much the out and back. So start at the Ashurst end in the car park and run what I believe is about 10 Ks in, which will take us right through to the Woodville end with some hills. There's a good amount of hills in there.
How many hills are we talking?
We'll probably stop, have a high five, have a little look around, and turn around and run back on the same course. So I think it's going to play out at about 20 Ks.
Yeah. What's the elevation?
I think it's anywhere between 700 meters and 1,000. I think elevation gain. I don't know. The longest I've been in there is about 7 in and then back out again.
Right.
I think that got about 600. I think.
So a reasonable amount.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, for me, yep, that's going to be a good amount. I think it'll be a tiring, enjoyable, scenic run. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I hope.
I'm really looking forward to it. Is there quite a bit to see on your way through? Like, are we going to be in bush, or are there bits where it opens up?
There's about, I think, maybe 4 or 5 lookouts. Majority of it's completely surrounded in bush, so you're quite covered in as you're going through there. But it's nice. It's dense, but it's beautiful. Have you been in the gorge before when you lived down here? Or?
Oh, I've driven through the gorge, but I've never.
But not on the gorge walk.
No. Sort of, you'd look up and think that bit just slid down.
Yeah,
so that's my experience of it. So we'll be along the top of where all that sort of stuff happens, right?
Yeah. So there's I think there's 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, lookouts that look out on the gorge side of it, so you can look down to the gorge and so forth, and it looks all very beautiful and very pretty. And then there's one that looks out more towards Woodville and the windmills and stuff. But cool. We can take in as many or as few of those as we want.
Well, hopefully we can get some footage. We'll take some cameras along and see what we can capture, and if it's good enough to share, that'd be cool.
It's cold. It's as cold as it's been.
It's cold. It's pretty windy.
Yeah. It's a bit of rain.
Yeah.
Probably not going to have too many views because
we'll just have to describe them to everybody about what we think might be out there. But the good news is we've got chips for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are 2 Ks in.
Yep.
Just 2, and here's this guy. Looking pretty cool. So this is the top of the loop, and that's looking back down the path we've just come up. It's been really pretty.
Next time we're here, we'll be very excited.
Yeah.
It'll be 2 Ks.
Yeah, that's quite right. It is howling gale when you look over the edge, but in the track here, in the trail, it's been really lovely, isn't it?
Sheltered.
Yeah, and it's super pretty. So we'll carry on. I think we're going straight ahead, are we?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Lovely.
Okay, we'll try and see how this goes. It's going to be really jiggly and horrible, but just want to show everyone how pretty this track is. So I'm just going to follow Owen a bit. Just a pleasing waddle once you're in and away from the edge, there's really very little wind in here, and it's really quite pleasant. The temperature's nice. Just very undulaty feeling. Lots of leaves on the ground, but we haven't had any footing problems as yet. And we're into these nice little downhill sections, which is good for a slow footer like me. Okay, welcome everyone. We're at is this the second?
Te Apiti Lookout.
This is the Te Apiti Lookout, and we're looking out, and it is beautiful.
This country has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
It's just stunning. Stunning.
So if you're feeling portly and want a trail run with majestic views, I highly recommend the Manawatu in winter.
Lovely.
And as we're running along, I was just asking on before, the wind turbines are just up on the ridge to our right, and there's a lot more just across the river. We can't see those yet, but we can hear these wind turbines. It just feels like a plane is coming into land but not moving. But it's been like this most of the way. It's really pretty. Didn't expect it to be so sort of wrapped in like this. Hope you're all enjoying the view of Owen's Bottom. I know I am. Been a bit of wind through here then by the looks. Oh right. So apparently this is the first day that the whole track's open. There's still a sign at the bottom, but the dock website said she's open all the way to Balance. So hopefully we make it that far. Well, you can see that we're actually in some terrain. You can see this would probably be lovely on another day.
You just make out the river.
Oh, yep.
Just.
Right down there. Just. So we're reasonably high up now. Oh, we have? Oh, nice one. How you feeling?
Good.
We're, what,
45 minutes in? Yep.
Yeah.
4.5k, nice and easy, nice and gentle. That's what today's about.
Yeah. Okay. Start getting excited. Okay. How many k's in are we? 5 and a bit. So we're just not too far along from where we stopped and talked before, but actually the mist is just clearing. When we arrived 10 seconds ago, we couldn't see it.
Oh, there we go.
And there it is. That one's not turning, but if I aim you this way, you can hear one just over there. It can't be far, but we can't see it. So she's all go on the Manawatu Gorge Track. I don't know if you can really, there's not really a sense of scale, but that thing is huge. It's a really nicely maintained trail too. Once it's just been redone, it really feels it. It's fast. G'day. Probably a bit too fast with people coming up. Oops. Oh, that's Owen's flying. We're coming back up here in a bit. It'll be long. Man, this is a fast section. No one's pinned his ears back and he's gone. Whoa, that's steep.
It's gonna walk.
That was a pretty quick K there, Owen. That was a pretty quick K.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Fun.
So we could be one of the first few people on this track. Yeah. Okay.
That takes us out.
Takes us out to,
The gorge.
yeah.
So we'll go this way.
And that way is onwards to Balance Glory.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just on this new section, well, that Owen hasn't run before either, and we've just popped out from there, and this is what we've got. We have run over the hills into another province. Here's Owen with his mouth full.
Table food.
Yeah.
Halfway. It's pretty good.
We're halfway, and that's the entrance from the Woodville side.
The last 4 or 5k is going to be, well, the last 4 or 5k we just did was going to be killer going back.
Yeah, I don't actually record that, but there are some steep stairs in there. And we can actually see things over here. So we'll wait and see what it's like when we get back over the other side. I'll try and record a little bit more, but we'll be going through there shortly. So we're on the run back. This is where we've just come down, this lovely new trail. And we're just coming to this section again, where we came through before, just thinking how magical is this spot. So we're going to double back into this nice stream area with nikau palms and everything. I don't know if I'm doing it justice here, but it is magical. We have come back into an area that just feels like Fangorn Forest. The mist has lifted a little bit, but it's still pretty airy. When we came in earlier, it was yeah, really misty and airy, and just feels so open and stuff in here. It's an interesting sort of place. And you've got that whoosh of those turbines just up ahead somewhere. I'll change around all this thing. Hopefully I can get rid of some of the bounce. Yeah, she's been a little bit slower these last couple of Ks. Just battling back up again. But from memory, I don't think we're probably too far from the top, which means it's mostly downhill for the run back in. Unfortunately, it's 16 Ks. Yeah. Feeling really good. Getting to walk for a whole bunch of it probably helps. Oh, this bit's lovely. Just nice and flowy. Okay, we are, enjoying ourselves. We're having a whiz-bang jolly time.
16 or 17 Ks?
Yeah, yep, we're in there. Our watches can't agree. But yes, that's where we are. And now we're back here. Now I think we did stop here on the way in and we could see nothing. But now we can see Ashurst. So there you go. Lovely. And the turbine's on the other side there, and we can hear the turbine just on the hill behind us, but we can't see it.
It's a lovely waterfall right over there.
Is there? Oh, right, yeah. So there. Hard to see through this little one, but yeah. And down to the train tracks and the river down below, and a little bit of the old highway. So yeah, we're probably about 5 Ks to go. And it's going to be mostly down from here because we've got to get all the way down to Ashurst level. So yeah, we've broken the back of it. We've been out here for a while though, eh?
Yeah. Hey, we did it.
We did, yes, and it was long.
It was, but it was fun.
It had some hills.
It did have some hills.
Lots.
Yeah, it had some views toward the end there.
Yep.
It was very pretty.
It was, yeah, and I think, you know, as we started out, it was potentially maybe a little disappointing view-wise because all we saw was cloud.
Yeah, but I really like that bit right at the top where it really felt like you'd gone into some mystical forest.
Yeah.
And I did record a little bit on the way back through, but the mist had lifted by then, so it wasn't quite what we'd seen on the way through, but it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
really, the last 3 Ks for me, I think I said beforehand, I'd only ever gone on 7.
Mm-hmm.
Those last 3 Ks were lovely on the way there.
Yeah,
absolutely, just lovely, nice downhill, and the track that they've redone, just beautiful. Just turned that into a really good track. On the way back, just hell, really. I have no positive words to say about. Hills.
You really, you learn a thing or two about yourself, don't you? Builds character, they say.
It did. Yeah.
It was hard, but it was really, really good.
It was really cool to do it. And it was really cool to have done that. And you know, put a stake in the ground for,
Mm.
I guess, future attempts at it.
Yep.
You know, I think we both went out knowing that it was going to be not a glorious timed run.
Mm.
But now we've done it, and now we can kind of move up from there if we're ever silly
Yeah.
enough to do it again.
I would definitely like to do it again. It was
Yeah.
such an amazing track, and just going through that forest. I didn't expect it to be as closed in as it was. I thought it'd be a little more open and exposed. But it was beautiful the whole way. Yeah. So I would very much like to do again. I would highly recommend to anyone who's interested or living in that area or passing through to definitely put it on the list of trails to do. It was fantastic.
What's next?
Toys or Tongariro? We'll just have to see.
Watch this space.
Try and record some of that. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching this.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll post a few more bits and pieces and join our Strava club if you like.
Yeah, do. Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram even.
Do it.
Yeah. Cheers all.
Awesome. Thank you.